It's finally here, the GT Omega Art monitor stand. In the box we'll find everything we need to put it together, from the main parts to some screws and a couple of tools. These are the only instructions we get, so I'm pretty much gonna follow the picture. It took me around 10 minutes to put it together, and at the end I was really happy with the build quality. A final touch and we're good to go. Getting the monitor on the stand looked to me like a two-people job, since someone has to hold it against the mounting bars while the other person puts the screws in place. It was a bit tricky, but I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. Before I try it out for the first time, a quick side note. Because I put that monitor on the stand, I obviously had to go back to my old 24-inch screen for everyday use and games other than sim racers, but honestly I don't mind it. Going back to it, I actually noticed that the picture quality is more clear and that the colors are more vivid. I also prefer it a lot more for CSGO. Now, is it worth buying a dedicated monitor stand for your sim racing setup? So far I think yes. I'm a lot happier now that I don't have to move the whole wheel stand under my desk, which is quite heavy and awkward to lift, and especially if you plan on using the simulator setup quite often, then I recommend it even more. What I like most about it is how easy it is to adjust the monitor in any direction you need, so that your experience can be more immersive and your sitting position as ergonomic as possible. I put this whole setup together because of my passion for driving and newly found passion for sim drifting. The thing is that I'm a complete noob when it comes to drifting in games with a wheel, since so far I've only played Need for Speed games and The Crew 2 for about 200 hours, of which maybe 50 hours I've spent drifting with this wheel that I have. I found it really tough to learn in that game, until I saw more and more people saying that The Crew 2 is actually a bad game for drifting with a wheel. It seems that it's too arcade and it's much more enjoyable on a console. So I guess it's time to leave it behind and focus more on the recommended games by the community, such as Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, CarX, Forza Horizon and so on. This time I picked Forza Horizon 5 as my learning game, and hopefully I made the right choice because I really want to get the hang of drifting. Thanks for stopping by and I hope to see you next time.